Hi everyone, thank you so much for being here. Today's video is going to be on the new Lorac Unzipped Ocean Sunset palette that just looks like this. I'm going to be doing swatches, I'm going to be doing a review, and I'm actually going to be doing this tutorial right here with this palette as well. Before I get started, you guys know to hit that subscribe button down below. I'd absolutely love that if you joined my YouTube family. Just go ahead and jump into talking about this eyeshadow palette. First off, the packaging of this eyeshadow palette is actually pretty interesting. These little folds right here, they are magnetic. It's like a cardboard, but it's magnetic, and so it just kind of bends as you go up, which I thought was kind of cool. It's definitely different. I don't think I've ever seen any eyeshadow palette that's like that. So now I'm just going to open it up and show you guys. It just looks like this. The only thing I don't like about this palette is that it doesn't have a mirror. The back just looks like this. I trade this little bendable thing for a mirror. But as far as the colors in this palette, they are so gorgeous. I think this saltwater color is honestly what drew me to this palette when I first saw it. I'm going to just put this up here so you guys can see, but you get a good mix of, you know, warm browns, and then you get like a blue and a shimmery purple, and then these two really light shades right here, which I love because you get like some good transition shades, which are like these ones. Then you can deepen it up, and then you have your highlight for your brow bone and your inner corner, which is what I'm wearing on my highlight, on my inner corner and my brow bone too. Honest to God, when I was looking on YouTube, I really didn't see that many people talking about this palette. I didn't even have an idea that this was going to come out. I just walked into Ulta and I was asking, you know, the girls, you know, do you have any palettes you recommend? I'm just looking for a new eyeshadow palette. And she said, have you ever tried Lorac? And I was like, yes, I have their master or their pro palette, and it is so, it's in my use and abuse tag. Basically, I just love the pigment and the blendability of all of their shadows. They're so soft and they're so creamy. I was really excited when I saw that they came out with some new palettes, and this is one of them. I really want the desert one too. I just didn't see that one in store. So I think it's a collection of 3 different ones. There's a mountain one, a desert one, and then this beach one, the ocean one. And so I picked up this one right here. But seriously, as I was going through doing this tutorial, I was so impressed by all of the shadows. There is a little bit of fallout. Like, I'm just going to zoom you guys in with this little brush so you guys can see how much fallout there is. So like on this shadow right here, as I'm pressing down, you guys can see there is just slight fallout on the pan, but it's really not too terribly bad, but you just have to kind of dust it off. So as far as the kickback of these shadows, I will say there is a pretty good amount of kickback. It's not as much as the Anastasia Subculture palette because, God, that is awful. But as far as the kickback from like the Modern Renaissance palette, there is a lot of kickback on that one. And this one is very, very similar to like the kickback of it. I just know some people in the past have said they don't like the kickback from all the Lorac palettes, but honestly, there wasn't any fallout on my face. Like, I did not have to swipe anything off my face a single time. Honestly, just need to tap off the excess from your brush and you'll be fine. I got a pretty good idea while using these 2 light shimmer shades. I use them in this eyeshadow tutorial. They're obviously so pigmented. I use 1, 2, 3, and 4 shades as well, and they were all, you know, super pigmented, very blendable, very soft shadows, so there wasn't any problems that I had with those. I don't know about all the other ones, but I do want to do some swatches for you guys, so I'm just going to jump into those. But what you guys can see from this review is I obviously love, love, love this palette, so I'm just going to do some swatches, and yeah. So that was my review and the swatches to this eyeshadow palette. And if you guys want to keep on watching, then you will see how I get this eyeshadow look. So as my transition shade, I'm going to be jumping into the color Horizon. First color blended out flawlessly, so now I'm going to use the color Sundown, which is just the lighter purple. The brush that I'm using to apply this is a Morphe R37 brush. So next for my inner corner and my outer corner, I'm going to use the color High Tide. I'm just going to apply that with a small little fluffy brush from Morphe, and it's my 507. Now that I've applied the shadow to the inner corner and the outer corner, I'm just going to slightly blend that in by building a little bridge right here on the crease area using that same shade. Not too much because I definitely still want to have that lightness in the middle. To help blend that in all together and diffuse any harsh lines, I'm going to go back in with the color Horizon right here. Just apply it inside of that crease. I'm going to dip into this dark blue color right here, which is Stingray, and put it on my inner and outer corner just to deepen up those dark purple shades. I really want the bright color that I'm going to put in the middle to pop, so I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and just conceal a little bit up to the crease area right there in the middle. So I'm just going to take a dot on this side and a dot on this side and just blend it out using any little flat brush, just to give me a nice bright base for whenever I put that color on there. I'm going to go in with the color Saltwater and place that right where we put that concealer, right there in the middle. For my inner corner highlight and my brow bone highlight, I'm going to use the color Mother of Pearl. And I'm actually going to put a little bit of that Mother of Pearl color right on top of that Saltwater color that we put in the middle, just to brighten it up and give it like a little bit more pop, because I really, really like that color. Anyways, I'm going to go in with the color Horizon and just warm up my lower lash line. And now I'm just going to use the color High Tide and smoke it out down there as well. And the brush that I'm using to apply this is my Morphe M213 brush. It's the perfect lower lash line brush. This brush honestly is used for so many different things because it's so tiny and precise. You can use it for like the inner corner, you can use it for cutting your crease, you can use it for your lower lash line. It's just a good all-around brush. I'm going to draw my wing off camera real quick, and I'm just using my NYX matte black liner. My wing is drawn on, so I'm going to be using my Ardell Demi Wispies real quick, and I'm not going to apply them on camera because I suck at putting on lashes. Like, I'm so terrible at putting it on, so I'll be right back once it's all on. Alright, so this is a finished look, and if you guys are wondering what mascara I used on my lower lashes and then also on my top lashes once I put my falsies on, it's the Essence Lash Princess mascara. This has been one of my favorites that I've been using for a while, so I just used that one. This is a finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really, really enjoyed creating this halo eye for you guys. If there's any other looks you guys want to see with this, please let me know, because I'll definitely create more, and let me know how you guys feel about this palette as well. I'm pretty interested because I have not seen a lot about it, like I said in the beginning. But thank you guys so much for being here, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!